Hello, everyone. We're going to be picking back up where we left off. I believe, yeah, we're still here in the Medway with Dr. Chloe with our two new companions, Wrex and Garrus, on yet another Mass Effect Monday. I believe this is episode 3 now. We got to make the standard. Let me check. So, we're still working on the Citadel to expose Saren currently. Looking to take down a crime lord named Fist at Khora's den in the lower wards. They're currently meeting with a Khorian who has proof Saren is working with the Geth. That seems pretty useful. Our current squad members are... okay, Chris, I gotta start putting points into them. Krogan Battlement. Okay. So, I'm going to put some points into this already, because he can be a big beefy boy. Okay. Give him slight access to fitness. Let's see. I'll continue putting their points in real quick. So this increases melee damage, physical resistance, melee damage, combat armor. So he has access to heavy armor, shield boost ability. I'll put some points into fitness. And so Wrex will serve as a strong frontline. So I haven't actually gotten a chance to look much at the... Oh god, no. But you're up against the wall and Wrex is the wall. Yeah, he seems like a bit of a wall. I'll probably end up taking a better look. Yeah, the helmet is a little odd. I don't hate it. It makes me think of Halo grunts, like a really big Halo grunt, like the Giga grunt, really. But I'm kind of liking this spec of making him like a heavy front line with some good melee capabilities. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I need. Fitness grants increased health. Okay, and later on he can equip heavy armor, so that'll be a good investment, I think. Untoggle your helmet. Now you, Turian agent, accuracy with all weapons, damage with assault rifles. You said barrier 2? Let's see. Barrier, bolster your connect shields with a mass effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. Oh, okay. I'll try to invest in that next. If I could, I'd take back maybe one of these points in fitness and put another one in... What would this do? It would reduce... It increased the duration by half a second and the shielding by an extra 20? Which isn't... we'll invest in that as it comes. It is weird that it's only a single target. Improves recharge time. Master stasis, really. But I'll check with Garrus. What's dampening? I really dig both of their designs. I'm really stuck on Rex's eye shape. I love it, and I didn't think they would be as like toad/turtley in the face. Initially, when because I've heard about Wrex a lot from you all. I've seen like very small profile pictures. Then Garrus is as well. It's interesting. Turians have the most what I would call a humanoid eye. And I wonder if that's just to make them feel the most. They feel the most human. Again, we've directly compared them to elves on previous streams. It's a much more familiar feeling. So I'll put 3 points for that clean 10% accuracy. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, I guess I haven't looked close enough at an Asari's eye yet. What do I have? I have pistols, tactical armor, electronics. So I'll give you some extra points into assault. Do I have decryption? I'm not very well spec'd into decryption. I'm instead going into electronics. So Garrus, you seem like a techie, sort of like Turian agent. I'm gonna give you a little bit. Assault training. So currently, Garrus can only wear light armor, so that's worth noting. I think I'd rather... Okay, well, that is set in stone now. Do I want this then? Increase damage by 10%. Another clean number. What's his helmet look? You know, this feels... If I could zoom out, I would figure out if it really felt disappointing. Also, does the volume sound better in comparison of mic to desktop audio? Yeah, this is a weird looking helmet, right? Here, let me actually toggle both their helmets. Because I want to look at them closer. It is a weird helmet design. I like the actual head shape, though. Okay, glad audio is better. I'll keep this as the permanent settings from here on out. And yeah, he does look like a big grunt. I can't get away from like thinking like a Halo grunt when you look at him from just this. Let's see anything else. Had you seen Mass Effect 1 Garrus helmet yet? Or... Because, God, that is... it's not what I expected. It feels very, like... I can almost see, like, the Knight's helmet, like, idea. You know, like the faceplate that, in theory, would lift up. It's got the visor, like the eye slopes. But, like, how are you actually supposed to see... Like, you know, he's got clear eyes. He's got ventilators. I have no mouth yet, I must scream. Is really the vibe I'm kind of getting here. Again, I don't hate it, but it is not what I expected. When Wrex's looks like this, like Wrex's feels so cohesive to me. I'll take off their helmets. I actually don't mind Wrex's that much, but I like seeing his face, especially with the cameras. Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably fair. So it's probably a more direct. Okay, so... Okay. And, before we get started, we'll go through some of the codexes. This is always the longest part.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
It's interesting to see, like, a culture based around innate sexuality. Like, under 100's the hoe phase, don't it? But it is interesting, at least to, you know, as somebody who likes to do a lot of world building, it's a path to take. I don't know what parthenogenesis is. Let me check what that is real quick, technically. But I like the 3 stages. This is also what they talked about, the consort, our Kaylin, the ambassador for the...
The Elcor are a Citadel species.
No.
The Asari.
Stop for now. But don't continue. I need to figure out what this is real quick. Uh, Parthenogenesis. A reproduction from an ovum without fertilization, especially as a normal process in some invertebrates and lower plants. It's interesting the invertebrates talk because they seem to reproduction from an ovum without fertilization. It mentions invertebrates, and I can see some of the I'm not going to presume cephalopod connections with the tendrils that come off the back of their head, but yeah, I find this neat. It feels almost a little gimmicky, but I have faith that they can pull this off, because the main thing I've heard is the world building and the existence of all these races and the cultures make quite a bit of sense from what I've heard. So I find them interesting. Sorry, we get a thumbs up. But
the
now,
second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Okay, it's not exactly what I expected from them. Observational capability and non-linear thinking. So, living on fast forward seems to be an apt description. It makes me think slightly of in Invincible Red Rush, like how he described just conversations being almost insufferable to him as they drag on in comparison to the life he lives. I find this interesting. It does make me... I thought... So they know a bunch. I feel weird, again, about... because they talked about biogenetics being a crime on the council, and it seems like development of... advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species. That might not be was it bioengineering? I can't remember what they said was a crime with biogel, but it sounds something comparable to that to me. I'll check the extinct races now.
Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Okay, so it's just a general recap of what they told me. Sorry. Yeah. You gotta say the mic's picking up your heavy ass breathing. Yeah. Sorry. I'm still drinking a little bit of this Jägermeister, and I am kind of weak-willed. So I apologize. I'll pull the mic out just a hair. Hopefully it takes down the sensitivity, keeps the volume up. So, but yeah, the Rachni seem interesting. I know it sounds like odds are we'll never actually get to see. You know, I'm not an alcoholic. That's you and Dustin's job. But their toxic homeworld, I don't know what state their homeworld would be in now, but I find them interesting. It's nice that we actually get to see a design of them here. I see like little forearms here. 2 pairs of legs, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Yeah, I presumed with all the talk of bioweapons in the game, it would not surprise me in the least. Let's see. As well as these 2 tendrils that seem to be attached to these sort of back sets of arms. So they do have 8 limbs, like I was expecting for arachni, an arachnid-based species. They do just describe them, though, as insect. Let me make sure. The species of spacefaring insects. Arachnids aren't insects, folks, for those of you who don't know.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Okay, that's neat. Question. Is my codex a VI? Like the being that is reading to me actively? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But yeah, that's cool. Just a little rundown on how they work. Oh god, there's so much. Oh, okay, I forget it doesn't read these. After the Arachni War, the quick-breeding Krogan expanded at the expense of their neighbors. Warlords leveraged their veteran soldiers to seize living space while the council races were still grateful. Over centuries, the Krogan conquered world after world. There was always just one more needed. When the council finally demanded withdrawal from the Asari colony of Lucia? Man, I really wish it read this to me, because I'm probably going to butcher. Krogan Overlord Kredak stormed off the Citadel, daring the Council to take their worlds back. But the Council had taken precautions. The finest STG operators and Asari huntresses had been drafted into a covert observation force, the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. The Spectres opened the war with crippling strategic strikes. Krogan planets went dark as computer viruses flooded the extranet. Let's see. God, there's a lot to read here. I've already started. I will at least read this one the rest of the way through. Sabotaged antimatter refineries disappeared in blue-white annihilation. Headquarters stations shattered into orbit-clogging debris, ran by pre-placed suicide freighters. So, this only delayed the inevitable. The war would have been lost if not for the first contact with the Turians, who responded to Krogan threats with a prompt declaration of war. So it once again says first contact with the Turians. I know we discussed on if they weren't, but it seems like Turian's first interaction comes as they somewhat save the council, and I feel like that fits into their honorable sort of culture as they defend pretty much the space. I don't know. That feels like a very general way. Yeah, I mean, at least it's what it seems like to me. And again, I might be wrong. I might be missing context. It might be saying, their first interaction with the Citadel, that could be the Turians' first contact with the Turians, who responded to Krogan threats with a prompt declaration of war. Sounds about right. Yeah, that's fair. I guess the Turians were just waiting behind the curtain to, come in and save the day. Standard White Knight stuff. I'm also glad they use Wrex as our picture here. But let me see. Yeah, being on the far side of Krogan space from the Council, the Turians advanced rapidly into the lightly defended Krogan rear areas. The Krogan responded by dropping space stations and asteroids on Turian colonies. 3 worlds were rendered completely uninhabitable. This was precisely the wrong approach to take with the Turians. Each is first and foremost a public servant, willing to risk his life to protect his comrades. Rather than increasing public war wariness, Krogan tactics stiffened Turian resolve. The arrival of Turian task forces saved many worlds from the warlords' marauding fleets, but it took development of the genophage bioweapon to end the war. There were decades of unrest afterwards. Rogue warlords and holdout groups of insurgents refused to surrender or disappeared into the frontier systems to become pirates. Sweet, we get Krogan pirates? Okay. Insurgents. That's cool, that's cool. Let's see. Oh god, there's a lot here. Okay, I don't think all of this is super necessary. I'll read like little bits of it. So this is just CSEC talking about different divisions of the security. Enforcement, investigation, customs screens. Okay, so that's your sort of border, like, you know, your passports and whatnot. Network deals with hacking, cybercrimes. Special response. Oh, okay, so this is like a task force. Then there's patrol, naval arms, ship station through the little cluster. That's the Navy. They have a Navy. Anything else worth noting? Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by Citadel Council or the ambassador of an associate council race. Okay, so that's how we got. I'm trying to remember who the first human in CSEC was. Not the Navy. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor Vernari Palin. Palin? I'm gonna go Palin. Believe that allowing the Spectres to be above the law is dangerous practice. He was the one at the council meeting, if I remember correctly. He's also the one who told Garrus that his investigation was over. Palin. Okay. Much appreciated on the correction. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. Yeah. Let's see. Presidium ring. God, there's a lot here. I'm going to skim through it. Sorry, I'm not going to read it out to everybody, but got to take it in as well. Okay, so this is just talking about sort of the living area that exists. Let's see. Open to the interior. Heavy CSEC presence. Rings location of Citadel spaceport. So this, I guess, is where people load in. This is the tower that leads to the council, and these are the different sort of sections of the city. Consular dock can be found at the base of the tower, while normally used for diplomatic carriers and Spectre business. The shuttles docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Good to know. Wards. Majority of Citadel population lives in the wards. These are the 5 massive arms. So, Presidium Ring. Here's the tower. And so these are the major living spaces, it would seem. Houses residential, commercial districts. Ward to open tops with skyscrapers rising from the superstructure. Towers are sealed against a vacuum. Okay. Creates a breathable atmosphere. Yeah. Make sure. Okay, this one's short. I'll read this. The Treaty of Ferrixon. Ferrixon? I'll go with Ferrixon. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed to the Ferrixon Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Asari and the Solarians. Currently, so, you know, that leaves room open for future. And Council Associate races are at the bottom. The Human System Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to Council to Associate Dreadnoughts is 5-3-1. For every Dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3 and Turians have 5. Glad they explained to me how the ratio works. Ships. Oh, dreadnoughts. So these are specifically ultimate arbiter of space warfare. Millions of tons. This is what, our... Let's see. I'm trying to think, what Din had talked about. Or, not Din. What is there? Yep.
The Elcor are a
God, I missed some of
species
them.
native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
I think the Elcor is so charming. Because all of this is just like a little recipe for pleasant, completely quadrupedal, I realize now. They don't stand up on those little back feet. Looking at them at this angle, I can 100% get why they can't. But they gave me gorilla vibes initially. But yeah, I just love them. They're very charming, at least as far as it goes. Volus, that's what I was saying. The Volus right outside the med bay here was talking about Matriarch someone's dreadnought. And him being on the tour. I remember that very vaguely. But let's hear about the Krogans.
The Krogan evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds, even though these worlds were already inhabited. The Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
Yep, that's fair. Again, I get why the Krogans are pissed. Maybe if they could have made the genophage like slightly less effective, but I don't know. Like make it 1 in 750, or if you're feeling generous, 1 in 500. I don't know. But the complete annihilation of a species just feels rough. It's not pleasant. But yeah, let's see what the Quarians.
Driven from their home system by the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the migrant fleet. A flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the Geth, and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts.
It's interesting because that does feel completely possible here. Again, I don't know enough about them, but their creation of the Geth I find interesting, and the passage also is always an interesting take to have. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I've actively interacted with a Quarian so far. I don't think so yet, but I'm looking for the Quarian with fists, so maybe that'll be my first real interaction. Patrolling Tuchanka makes you wish it wasn't the nuclear winter. Or is that the Elcor home planet?
The Elcor
No, that's
are
the
a
Kuna.
citadel species native to the high
And now we'll do the Volus real quick. Elcor assault.
The Elcor, the Volus, are a member
I
species
do
of the
love them.
Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry.
Okay.
As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen-air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act.
Hi,
They
Daniel.
continue to
First of all,
monitor
thank
and
you for
balance the
following.
Citadel economy.
The stream straight up ain't loading. Let me know if that continues. I haven't seen anybody else have any troubles with the stream loading. I'm not getting any sort of error messages or anything like that. But thank you for coming in, giving us a follow. Welcome to the village. We're up to 36 followers now. What did I miss here? Oh, you think it's on his end? That's possible. I know Daniel has some connection issues from time to time. If you have any more issues, let me know and I can make sure nothing's on the stream's end. We want to make sure anybody who's wanting to watch can. Well, God bless you. But again, thank you. I missed this last little portion, so I'll read it real quick. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authorized the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the citadel economy. Okay. And I'm almost through it all. What's left on tech? Oh God, there's so much. Communication. Okay, so Creds is the Citadel's established by the Unified Banking Act. So the Volus are responsible for credits, being the Citadel's primary form. A hard currency can be stolen counterfeited, so electronic funds are more the norm. More importantly, physical transactions cannot be easily tracked, making them ideal for tax evasion and the purchase of illegal goods. Oh. Hopefully you get your drive is safe. Yeah, he's right. Don't text. You can leave the stream up. Just don't be. I will take the view, please. Thank you. But yeah, just be careful. That's all I can ask. But 33 minutes in, we're finally through the Codex. We can start. We can start towards. One more time. It's Khora's den, and find the crime lord fist. Okay, Garrus, Wrex, let's do it. Yep. Got it. Oh, I can just observe? Oh, no, not another codex. We'll do that next time. Oh. Sweet. Thank you. It describes him as a crime lord. He might not be like an efficient crime lord. Oh, I like the color variation. Is that paint or is that a natural texture they can get? It looks like it's probably some sort of paint. And I do appreciate it, Daniel. Just be careful. Prioritize your health and safety always. But thank you 1,000 times over. Okay, so natural like white growths and red lines can occur. I have no clue where I'm going. I'm just kind of walk. I guess I should look. So that goes to the Presidium. This goes to the lower ward. So I'll go through this. It said this was the alleyway. Oh, sweet, another keeper. Yeah, it's probably not explained. I presumed it was. This feels spooky. Well, at least there's the door command. Let's get out of here. I took like the long way and the spooky way. Oh, Khora's den. Oh, is it just right this way? Huh.
Looks like it's shut down.
What do you mean?
Fish knows we're coming.
Okay.
Cover! Hold the line!
Let's see if I can... Actually, I don't think I need to overkill. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Remember to quick save often. I will go ahead and quick save that. Oh. Please, please, take cover. Let's see. Okay, Garrus still monitoring. One. Okay, that's one down. Looks like we got 4 more on the map. Let's see. Brogan Bouncer? Oh god, he's regenerating really fast. Luckily he can't take cover very well. Okay. Jesus, he was regenerating health really fast. Anyone else? Okay.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Thank you, Wrex. Making it clear to me. Oh, Christ. Warehouse worker.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Bro.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
What a...
I never liked Fist anyway. It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
It's such a goofy ass response. Oh god. Oh crap. I don't want to go in there yet. There's a decryption locker here. There we go. I think I still just take all. Is there any of this like I should even consider using? So what am I currently using? Damage per second is higher. The accuracy is slightly lower. The heat sink capacities would be higher, right? Okay. Oh wait, I can actually take a look at it. Can I rotate you? No? Okay. So the striker. This seems good. Does it have... Okay, that's cool, at least. So, I only have 2 of the Reapers. Take all out till... when out of space, scrap everything until out of garbage. Rinse repeat. Go mess with the Krogans or gods. Oh, okay, so I do have Turian... I have some Turian medium armor. Okay, so Devlon Industries. So I can tell the brand and stuff. That's cool. Always. So there's the Hurricane and the Scimitar. So looks like it's mostly just a color swap, which is fine. Like not everything has to be a major change. I was just curious. Okay, but let's see. So if I'm looking to compare these, it seems like this Stinger 2 is just really efficient. Let's see. Also have access to a Kessler. Yeah, so... Oh wait, no, this one's actually different looking, which is interesting. So that's the Striker 2. That's the... no? Am I confused on this? Is this reading wrong? So, it says Edge 2 here. Yeah, Striker 2, Edge 2. It puts the Stinger 2, which I'm trying to look at currently. I don't know. I don't know, this seems a little off. I'll try the Stinger 2. And that puts my Striker 2 back in here. Okay. Maybe I just don't know enough. So what do you currently have? He is equipped as the Storm 1. I could up his damage but lower his heat sink capacity. He's currently running a Storm 1, which I guess is this? Yeah. Garrus is God and June can carry your ass even on insanity. Nope, that's 3. Let's see. I feel like he would just like to have more damage. It's at least what in my head what I can envision him wanting. And I'd rather him have better sustained fire. Okay, took a little look through here.
On me.
Oh, ooh.
Time to die.
Let's see. Oh, that's actually Fist himself. Worth noting.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Good call, good call. I did not know that was Fist until I was like, man, he's taking a lot of shots, and I looked at the name up at the top. Don't kill me, I surrender. Smart move. Jesus Christ!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Where's the meeting?
Give me the location.
Great.
Now.
Okay, that's
Here
not...
on the wards, the back alley by the markets.
I just went through
Supposed to be
there!
right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
Man, that is a hard... Don't do it again?
I'm in charge here. You ever pull another stunt like that?
It was the only contract I had left. And don't we have something more pressing to worry about?
God.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Yeah. Rex is a motherfucker. Fuck. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh Christ, I see enemies.
Take cover!
Please take cover. God forbid. Who are y'all trying to hit? Okay. Prank him, Jan.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, that's another fire containment. I know where the fucking hallway is. I presume. I presume this is the hallway.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Tally Zora. No. Jesus. Oh, those are the tech mines.
Heads up!
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You okay?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Tally Zora Naraya. I'm with the Alliance.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
That's not exactly what.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere
That's some
safe.
heroic sounding
We could
music.
take her to
I
the
feel
human
good for that.
embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Okay. We have Tally now.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Khora's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Just doing my job, sir.
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see
Zali
many
Noraya.
Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've already heard what the pilgrimage is. I will ask, though, anyway.
I've never heard of this before.
That is a lie.
It is a tradition among my people.
I
When we
guess
reach
it's what I get
maturity,
for
we
choosing
leave
the
ships of
dialogue
our
option I don't
parents
need.
and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
I am more interested in what is considered something of value. Shepard can't read. Look at him.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla.
Okay.
Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Okay. If
Tell
we
us
can,
what you found.
yeah, what'd you find?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed
Oh, I can
its
see her
memory
eyes
core.
in there.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved.
That's cool.
Most of the core was wiped clean. but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Was he telling that Geth
That's Saren's
specifically?
voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the conduit? Yeah, bigger
He
question.
said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
Anything?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Okay.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
The Reapers.
I
That's
don't
not the
recognize
Codex.
that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Huh, Reapers, what are they? Reaper sounds familiar. I don't know what Reapers are. So.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Okay, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if she's right. But I wouldn't say it's far-fetched. Like, I just don't know. It's not far-fetched. I'll say it's not far-fetched. This is the fucking aggressive option, though. I'm gonna say it.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere
That was the
Reapers
most
as
chill
gods,
response.
The pinnacle of non-organic life.
This game.
And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
But will they believe it?
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
Okay, Anderson,
Captain's
calm
right.
down.
We need to present this to the Council right away.
Oh, God.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali.
Yeah, yeah.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Oh, God. Do I have to choose? Christ. How does the game get a sequel? Yeah. I really hope you're not correct in saying, pretty sure all three said the same thing. That would be so very disappointing. What about your
I
quest?
thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
God.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
Yeah, join us.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret
So I
this.
think I need to take her with me for
Henderson
now.
and I will go ahead to get things
I don't
ready
think
for
Rex will be super helpful in the council
few
room, so I
minutes to
think
collect
I'll take
yourself,
Garrus
then
and
meet us in
Tali,
the tower.
because both of them have more relevance to what we're currently doing. We have 0 biotic strength, which is a little rough. But yeah, Garrus is the investigator, and Tali is a witness, sort of a witness. Like, this just feels like the most logical, at least cutscene wise. If this is like a social interaction, I'm taking these two, because Rex, I feel like, is gonna hurt people. Rex, you get to be saved for combat. Okay. So let me see what currently. Expose Saren. Return to the tower. So, what are our secondary assignments? Return to Fist's office. Man, I should have gotten that while I was there. Scan the keepers. I've got half the keepers done, so that's good. Investigate the Hydra system, the Argos Row cluster, and strange transmission. These are both the things I got from these small detections. But yeah, let's just continue forward. We'll probably talk to the council, and if we can get anything else done, or we will. If not, this may end up being a short stream. I know the Codex took up half of it, but I feel like we've learned a lot of interesting stuff about the world in this stream. Oh.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Sure, Samesh.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
I'm happy to help.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Did they say
why?
why?
Did they refuse your request?
I get the
There's got to
worry
be
she
some
became
reason.
one of the husks.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I'll find out.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give...
So, expensive bar. I can run to the embassy lounge real quick before I go to the tower. I'm going to anyway. I want to get some more stuff done because odds are after the council, we'll probably try to wrap up the stream where it's just gone on. You know, we did a little bit too much with the codex at the start, but I don't think we'll have that many massive dumps after that. I thought there would be a door over this way. Yeah, no. I gotta take the stairs over here. And then we'll go on towards the tower afterwards. But yeah, I will say, as this is now the farthest that I've gotten through the game, like, it has definitely caught my interest even more, far more than it did initially. Maybe it's, playing it, I'll call it pseudo-privately, because I'm still taking in more of the game. Execute Palin, have you got anything to say?
What can I do for you now?
Nah, nothing really,
I'll be
apparently.
going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Thank you. Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
I am.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I hope so.
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
So they're running tests?
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I'm not, no. I'm still on my initial, time on the Spectre. This still doesn't feel right. I feel like that is something I could say. I feel like the dialogue it leads to would not be good. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't right is a correct thing to say. It's a fucked up situation. I feel like this puts it in a situation where we can't have both things. Her body could be returned later. I think Samesh should hear this, but this, in theory, what you all have told me, is the aggressive option. But, like, it isn't. It's the, I understand where you're coming from. I'm gonna say, this isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Oh, God. Now I'm stuck in, like... Yeah, I should have investigated. You're right, Sean. That's on me. Should understand how far we must go to protect humanity. But I'll say this makes the question of, are we protecting humans as a species, or are we protecting what we understand as humanity? Like, I guess that is the question. How far do we go? Is for lack of a better word, like dissection and pseudo mutilation worth it if it does save more lives in the future? This again seems like the most aggressive option, but it is the most direct in my mindset, because being outright "you're wrong" feels not correct. It's not worth it. I'm gonna say you're betraying the dead. I know this is gonna be a stupidly aggressive option, but this is at least something to make somebody think.
Soldiers shouldn't have to worry about what their own government is going to do to their bodies.
That's all right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia.
I'm sorry,
not gonna risk an
Bhaskar.
incident by refusing you.
Again.
Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Man, this is gonna fucking bite me in the ass later when the Geth. Man, that felt rough. Nothing there felt good. I will investigate in the future. I don't want to feel that bad again. But also, part of me wishes it would give me further dialogue options. That way I could. But, you know, what do you do? Oh, wait, yes. Bhatia.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Oh no, +2 crit chance. It's done.
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Bhatia.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Thank you, Samesh. Okay. Do we just want to take the rapid transit? I think it's just over here, right? So, this takes the ward access, rapid transit. Okay. So yeah, we'll just continue this way. For farming Paragon, really good points, I swear. Yeah, it feels like, I guess an actual, like, difficult conversation, like what they're sort of having here. What is that pink thing floating there? I'm gonna go, what?
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
You're having trouble.
Why is the CSEC officer harassing
That is not what you said!
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to
Oh,
spread
this is gonna
the
be
truth of the Enkindlers.
Purchase permit.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit? The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
I mean, that's a pretty good point.
Who are the Enkindlers? Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people.
Oh.
The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
This one's people. So they don't seem to have a first person, you know, in the league.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now? The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
I'd like to help what I can. I'll see what I can do.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation. This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's so? Give me more of a.
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Oh.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
I wonder if there's like...
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Can I help in a way that doesn't hurt?
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You?
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
This isn't the way?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Could I buy your permit? Yeah, that is the exact option I wanted.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you? Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit. 150 credits? This should cover you. This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar,
I wish to preserve
but you wish
the
to help
rights.
spread the truth
Because
of the
it,
Enkindlers.
like, they can call it evangelical.
This
if,
one will
if
not
the
cause any
Protheans
further
did
trouble
this,
for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
thank you.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Oh, I didn't think
Now,
you'd
if you'll
actually
excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Thank you, CSEC officer. Have a nice day. My man gave me Metagel. Let's go. How close am I? Oh, I gotta go around the plant. Got a license for all that warshipping, mate. He does now. Yeah.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Man, leave me alone.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I guess I might already have him scanned. But yeah, if the Protheans genuinely did that for the Hanar, I don't even know if you can call it preaching. I don't know. Like, that seems weird. Because if you can prove it... I don't know. I'm not going to say too much. Let's head up. Elevator music?
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
You're confident.
Evidence is worth trying to kill me for. I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
Okay. Oh. Let's go. Okay. I guess I shouldn't sprint. I think it's kind of unbecoming. Not a lot of people here. Is there anyone doing dialogues or anything I can listen to? This is why each episode takes me so long, because I just look around for little bits and pieces. But I think that's a good sign of like how enriching a lot of the world is. Yeah, I've already listened to your all's conversation. Oh, is that one guy still over here? Is he still having the same issue?
No, I'm waiting to... Commander.
Well, if you're ever useful, Kahoku, I'll remember you, maybe. Hello, Captain Aid. You really shouldn't be the one here.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Okay. Let's get it.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
Your fingers are blurry.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Is that the one who has the dreadnought ship they were talking about? Definitely not possible. I mean, that's true, but I don't know. It feels like it'd be a weird twist to put if she doesn't know she's being listened to.
Who's she?
Give me a little bit.
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth revere them. That's worth... actually, no. I guess I say the prominent thing that Saren's...
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
That is a good bit
We
of
think
dialogue.
the conduit
Pretty
is the
close.
key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
No.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
You doubted me. I feel like you doubted me before is a good point.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
That's fair.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Oh, God. Okay. I've seen them is the truth. Can't you understand feels like, again, we just talked about if my visions are I saw the Protheans and the Reapers' interactions. I can't say that they're a myth. Or I could. Again, they're visions. If I saw the past, you know, like we can't prove any of it. So saying you're wrong is just argumentative. Can't you understand? I'm going with I've seen them.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the
the
conduit,
music?
it will happen
Music
again.
spiked up?
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
You just did that.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
Christ,
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Send me, bro.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
Let's go.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It's the best.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Yeah. Get shit on, Palin. Oh.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Yeah. Okay. That's sweet. I'm happy for this. Even. Oh.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Okay. The music's really setting the mood for this. This feels good. Thank you.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Are there any leads?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
Thank you.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Oh.
Congratulations, Commander.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Spectre inductee. Mass Effect 1 becoming a Spectre. Sweet. Got some achievements.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
It's no big deal.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training talent unlocked. Okay. I think that's an awesome place to stop for now. We finally gained Spectre status. Saren's been caught out. But the Council still doesn't currently believe us on the Reapers, and if I didn't know that this game does this, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that that the Reapers were real. Wait, we have the footage from Eden Prime where like you could see what I can only presume is one of the Reapers in the background, like the giant tentacline ship. Oh god, this game gives me a headache though. But that was such a good moment. That felt fantastic. That is a hook being set. Oh, is that what the Geth ship looks like? Okay, that might make more sense. Well then, yeah, even more so than I don't actually know that the Reapers are real, like or currently existing. I don't know. It's back and forth. It's back and forth. But yeah, we'll close that stream at an hour 16 minutes. Sorry for 20 to 30 minutes of codex time. Let's see. Looks like we don't have too much for next time. So next time we'll get a lot more gameplay in. But for now, I want to thank everyone who tuned in. Thank you, Maxed Out 23, for following. Daniel, I love you so much. And join us on Wednesday with False Worm, or if I end up missing a stream again, it'll be Thursday or Friday. And yeah, thank you all for turning up. Goodbye.